26 and a first down.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
McCarthy off the play fake. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. The Chargers at 7-2 here on the year, and they come in off a loss last time out, but they're still in the midst of a good stretch here, CD. Winners of 7 of their last 9.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the open. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Jameer Gibbs. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
To the left side, looked in by Horton. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line.
First down, Miami.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Back to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
They'll look to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Down the left sideline. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down 15-0 here already, needing to jumpstart this offense. 1st and 10. That's caught down the field by Palmer. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Short throw caught by Bowers. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Palmer going to go in motion left. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now McCarthy. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today, because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Gibbs, oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Again, it's Gibbs. And this time he is in. Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. It's caught. Smith.
McCarthy's pass. Arian Smith. A gain of 14 yards. Brings up third down.
21-0 our score after one. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. To the air with McCarthy. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
35. And the Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Colston Loveland with touchdown number 8 on the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
Travion Henderson, 64 yards. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a third. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
Throwing is McCarthy. Pass complete there to Harrison. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This pass down the field for Gibbs. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. They're a tough spot. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3rd down and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. He'll try to pick it up himself. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Harrison Beavis on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points in the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They're all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Torrey Horton, 62 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. They also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They're going to play action. Here's McCarthy. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. He'll try to do it himself. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 28.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Pass caught. That's Golden. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. McCarthy going to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. J.J. McCarthy scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. Now a run here off the arc. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
36. Dolphins 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to try and go deep again. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Torrey Horton as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And finally shoved out up past the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Charger drive about to get going. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
A final shot before break. McCarthy airing it out deep for Smith. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good.
42, Dolphins 20. To kick off.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touch.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
On play action, now McCarthy.
That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play. And it'll be a second and long. Operating from the gun. McCarthy got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On play action, McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
17 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to get this all the way inside the Miami 15.
It's a gain of 53 yards.
To the air again, McCarthy.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So now on comes the Dolphins offense as they'll try and go for 2 here.
The Dolphins are lining up.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
42. Dolphins 26.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Matthew Golden,
65 yards.
and the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something?
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
First down, Miami.
They'll look to throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
His throw caught right around the 6. Then all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Brock Bowers,
32 yards.
And the Dolphins take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
34. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Able to locate his running back open downfield.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
Touchdown number 22 on the season. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Brock Bowers
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point
He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he will score. Touchdown. He goes 81 yards on the kickoff return. And the Chargers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Ran up by the luxury up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Just the Eagles! Just the Eagles!
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Open man down the field. It's Bowers.
And they finally bring him down, but he reaches
reaches the 16.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And the Dolphin first down.
19 Tigers.
They'll set up to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Horton. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
On the jump.
Torrey Horton, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there that takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And that will be incomplete as well.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
That one caught. It's Horton.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Back to throw again.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Brock Bowers.
A dynamo since the break. 3 third-quarter touchdowns.
And the Dolphins get a bit closer.
And the Dolphins will again line up and go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining
They'll
up
try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And the Chargers first down.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now McCarthy. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
The Chargers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
Complete. Smith has it.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Street. Tap 60. Chop 60. Hurt, hurt. Warriors 70. Hut, hut.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack.
At the 14-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. To the left side, he's got his tight end Loveland.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Colston Loveland,
A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
and the Chargers add on to their fourth quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
Chargers 69, Dolphins 52.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Gets around him. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
They run once more with Henderson.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
He's got him in, complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Torrey Horton,
50 yards.
and the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9.
69. Dolphins
2 scores
60.
down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build up the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And this is four-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Matthew Golden. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Chargers 75. Dolphins 60.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Henderson.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he's got this one to Henderson. It's caught. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
That's to his running back, complete.
And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
180.
Goff going to throw it. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
17.
Here's Goff. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Marvin Harrison Jr.,
58 yards.
And the Chargers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away. Maybe